A person may be sitting at home, walking through the grocery store, or spending time with family, and suddenly something feels different. Maybe it is unusual tiredness. Maybe it is pressure in the chest. Maybe it is a strange discomfort that does not seem serious enough to worry about. Many people ignore these signals because they expect a heart attack to look like it does in movies: sudden collapse, intense chest pain, and obvious danger. But for many older adults, the warning signs can be much quieter. They can appear as symptoms that seem unrelated to the heart. A feeling that comes and goes. A discomfort mistaken for indigestion. A weakness blamed on getting older. A shortness of breath dismissed as being out of shape. And that is exactly why today's conversation matters. Because knowing the warning signs does not mean living in fear. It means having awareness. It means understanding your body better. It means recognizing when something deserves attention instead of waiting and hoping it disappears. For adults over 60, heart health becomes one of the most important parts of maintaining independence, energy, and quality of life. The heart is not just another organ. It is the engine that supplies oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body, your brain, your muscles, and your organs. When the heart struggles, the entire body can feel the effects. In this video, we will discuss 5 heart attack warning signs that many seniors miss. Some of these signs are well known, while others are symptoms many people never connect with heart problems. We will also talk about why these signs can appear differently as we age, what situations require urgent medical attention, and simple habits that can support better heart health. So stay until the end, because the final warning sign is one that many older adults overlook completely, and recognizing it could help you understand when your body is asking for help. Before we begin, remember this important point: this information is for education and awareness. It is not a diagnosis. If you or someone you know experiences concerning symptoms, especially symptoms that are sudden, severe, or unusual, contacting emergency medical services is the safest choice. Now, let's begin with the first warning sign. Warning sign number 1, chest pressure, tightness, or unusual discomfort. When most people think about a heart attack, they imagine dramatic chest pain. And while strong chest pain can happen, many heart attacks do not always feel like a sharp pain. Sometimes, the sensation is much more subtle. It may feel like pressure, a squeezing feeling, a heaviness, a fullness in the center of the chest. Some people describe it as feeling like something is sitting on their chest. Others describe it as a tight band around their upper body. The important thing to understand is that heart-related chest discomfort is not always extreme. Sometimes it is mild enough that people convince themselves it is nothing. They may think, maybe I ate too much. Maybe it is just heartburn. Maybe I am simply tired. And sometimes those explanations are correct. But the danger comes when a person repeatedly ignores something unusual because they are hoping it will go away. A simple example is an older adult named Robert. Robert is 72 years old and enjoys gardening. One afternoon, while working outside, he noticed a strange pressure in his chest. It was not painful. It was not unbearable. It lasted only a few minutes and then disappeared. He thought, I'm getting older. Maybe I just overdid it today. The next week, the same feeling happened again while he was walking. This time, he decided to speak with his doctor. After evaluation, he learned that his symptoms needed further attention. Robert's experience shows an important lesson. Unusual symptoms deserve respect, especially when they happen during activity or appear repeatedly. The heart needs a constant supply of oxygen-rich blood. When blood flow to the heart muscle becomes reduced because of narrowed or blocked arteries, the body may send warning signals. That warning signal is sometimes discomfort. The challenge is that many older adults have different experiences with pain. Aging, diabetes, and other health conditions can sometimes change how the body communicates discomfort. Some people may not feel strong pain even when something serious is happening. This is why paying attention to changes matters. If you notice new chest pressure, unexplained chest discomfort, or a feeling that is different from anything you have experienced before, it is worth discussing with a healthcare professional. And remember something important. The goal is not to panic every time you feel discomfort. The goal is to recognize when something is unusual, because your body often gives small signals before bigger problems appear. But chest discomfort is only one possible warning sign. The next sign is one that many seniors mistakenly blame on aging, and because of that, they may wait longer than they should before seeking help. Warning sign number 2, unusual shortness of breath. Have you ever climbed stairs and felt out of breath? For many people, that is normal. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Muscles may become weaker, activity levels may decrease, and recovery after physical effort may take longer. But there is a difference between normal changes and a new symptom that appears unexpectedly. Shortness of breath can sometimes be a warning sign that the heart is struggling. Why? Because the heart and lungs work together. Your lungs bring oxygen into your body. Your heart pumps blood carrying that oxygen throughout your system. If the heart is not working efficiently, fluid pressure can sometimes build up, making breathing feel more difficult. Some people notice this when walking. Others notice it when climbing stairs. Some may even feel short of breath while resting or lying down. The important question is this normal for me, or is this something new? A change from your usual pattern deserves attention. Imagine someone who has walked around their neighborhood every morning for years. One day, they notice they need to stop halfway because they feel unusually breathless. They tell themselves, "I'm just getting older." But getting older does not automatically explain every change. A new decrease in your ability to do normal activities can be a message from your body. This is especially important for seniors because many people slowly adjust their lifestyle without realizing it. They walk less. They avoid stairs. They stop activities they enjoy. They may think they are simply slowing down with age. But sometimes, these changes are signals that something needs to be checked. Of course, shortness of breath can have many causes. It may come from lung conditions, anxiety, infections, physical inactivity, or other health issues. That is why evaluation matters. The goal is not to assume every symptom is a heart problem. The goal is to avoid ignoring symptoms that are unusual, persistent, or getting worse. Now, before we move to the third warning sign, consider this. Many people think heart problems always announce themselves with obvious symptoms. But one of the most surprising warning signs can happen in a place most people would never expect. And that is exactly why so many seniors miss it. Warning sign number 3, pain or discomfort in other parts of the body. When we think about heart problems, most people immediately think about the chest. But the heart does not always communicate through the chest alone. Sometimes, the warning signals can appear in other areas of the body. This is one of the reasons heart attacks can be missed, especially among older adults. The discomfort may appear in the arm, especially the left arm, shoulder, neck, jaw, upper back, upper stomach area. Some people describe it as aching, pressure, heaviness, or discomfort that feels unusual. The reason this happens is connected to how the nervous system works. The heart and other areas of the body share some of the same nerve pathways. Sometimes, the brain can interpret signals from the heart as coming from another location. This is called referred pain. Think of it like a phone call being sent to the wrong room in a large building. The message is still coming from the same source, but the location where you notice it may be different. For example, imagine a 68-year-old woman who feels discomfort in her jaw while walking. She assumes it is a dental issue. She schedules a dentist appointment but does not think about her heart. Later, she learns that the symptom was actually connected to a heart problem. This type of situation happens because many people have a picture in their mind of what a heart attack should look like. They expect extreme chest pain, sudden collapse, someone grabbing their chest. But real life is often different. Especially among older adults, symptoms may be less obvious. Some seniors may experience only mild discomfort. Some may feel unusual pressure. Some may simply feel that something is wrong. And that feeling should not be ignored. Your body has spent decades communicating with you. You have learned what normal tiredness feels like, what normal muscle soreness feels like, and what normal discomfort feels like. When something feels different from your usual experience, it deserves attention. Now, this does not mean every shoulder ache or jaw discomfort is a heart emergency. There are many common causes of these symptoms, including arthritis, muscle strain, dental problems, or digestive issues. The key is looking at the complete picture. Ask yourself, did this happen suddenly? Did it happen during physical activity? Does it come with shortness of breath, sweating, nausea, or unusual weakness? Is it something new that you have never experienced before? These questions can help you decide when it is time to seek medical advice. Because when it comes to heart health, waiting and hoping is not always the safest approach. And there is another warning sign that is often dismissed because people assume it is simply part of aging. Many seniors experience it but never connect it with their heart. Warning sign number 4, extreme tiredness or sudden weakness. Everyone feels tired sometimes. A busy day. Poor sleep. Physical activity. Stress. These things can make anyone feel exhausted. But there is a difference between normal tiredness and a level of fatigue that feels unusual. Some people describe it as a deep exhaustion that does not match what they have been doing. They may say, "I didn't do anything today, but I feel completely drained. I feel weaker than usual. I don't have the same energy I used to have." For older adults, this symptom can be especially easy to overlook. Why? Because many people naturally expect energy levels to decrease with age. And yes, aging can bring changes. But a sudden or unexplained drop in energy should not automatically be blamed on getting older. Sometimes, when the heart is not receiving enough oxygen-rich blood, the body may respond with fatigue or weakness. The body is an interconnected system. Your heart supplies blood to your muscles, brain, and organs. When circulation is affected, you may feel it throughout your entire body. Imagine someone who normally enjoys cooking, gardening, walking, and spending time with grandchildren. Then slowly, they notice they need more breaks. They feel exhausted after simple tasks. They stop doing activities they love. They may think, this is just what happens when you get older. But sometimes, these changes are worth discussing with a healthcare professional. One important thing to remember is that heart attack symptoms can be different between individuals. Some people experience intense symptoms. Others experience subtle changes. Some people may notice several symptoms together. Others may notice only one. This is why awareness matters. Let's look at an example. Mary is 74 years old. She has always been active. She walks every morning and takes care of her garden. Over several weeks, she notices that she gets tired much faster than before. She also notices mild breathlessness when doing normal activities. She does not have severe chest pain, so she ignores it. Eventually, she mentions it during a regular doctor visit. Her doctor decides to investigate further. The lesson here is not that every tired moment means a serious problem. The lesson is that changes from your normal routine matter. Your normal is different from everyone else's. A symptom that may seem small to one person could be important for another. Now, we have discussed chest discomfort, breathing changes, unusual pain locations, and unexplained fatigue. But there is one more warning sign that many seniors miss because it can feel like a simple stomach problem. And this next sign is especially important because many people wait too long before taking it seriously. Warning sign number 5, nausea, sweating, or feeling like something is not right. Sometimes, the body sends signals that are difficult to explain. You may not have strong pain. You may not have a dramatic symptom. Instead, You may experience a combination of smaller changes, feeling nauseated, breaking into a cold sweat, feeling dizzy or lightheaded, feeling unusually anxious, a strong sense that something is wrong. Many people ignore these feelings because they cannot identify a clear reason. They think, maybe something I ate didn't agree with me. Maybe I'm just stressed. Maybe I need to rest. And sometimes, those explanations are true. But when these symptoms appear suddenly, especially along with other warning signs, they should not be dismissed. The body has many ways of trying to protect us. Sometimes, before a serious problem becomes obvious, the body creates signals that something needs attention. One of the most important things you can do is learn to listen to changes. Not every symptom means danger, but unusual symptoms combined together can create an important pattern. For example, a person may feel mild chest pressure. Then they notice sweating. Then they feel unusually weak. Each symptom alone may not seem alarming. Together, they may represent something that needs urgent evaluation. This is why doctors often look at the whole picture rather than just one symptom. They consider your age, your health history, your risk factors, your symptoms, and how suddenly those symptoms appeared. Remember, heart attacks require immediate medical attention. If someone experiences symptoms that may indicate a heart attack, especially severe chest discomfort, trouble breathing, fainting, or symptoms that are sudden and concerning, emergency medical help should be contacted. Do not wait to see if it improves. Do not drive yourself if symptoms are severe. Getting help quickly can make a meaningful difference. But recognizing warning signs is only one part of protecting your heart. The next question is, what can seniors do every day to support better heart health and reduce risks over time? Because prevention is not about one perfect decision. It is about small choices repeated consistently. And in the next part, we will discuss simple daily habits that support your heart, common mistakes many seniors make without realizing it, and the important steps you can take to protect your health as you age. How seniors can support better heart health every day. Understanding warning signs is important. But heart health is not only about knowing what can go wrong. It is also about understanding what you can do every day to support your body. Many people believe protecting their heart requires extreme changes. They imagine strict diets, exhausting workouts, or completely changing their lifestyle overnight. But the truth is that many heart-supporting habits are simple. Small actions repeated consistently can make a meaningful difference. Your heart responds to the way you live every day. The food choices you make. The amount you move. The quality of your sleep. How you manage stress. How regularly you check important health numbers like blood pressure and blood sugar. These daily decisions become part of your long-term health story. Let's look at some practical habits that can help support a healthier heart as you age. Habit number 1, keep your body moving safely. One of the biggest mistakes many seniors make is becoming less active because they are afraid of injury. It is understandable. Maybe you have experienced joint pain. Maybe you have had a fall before. Maybe you feel that exercise is something only younger people should focus on. But movement remains one of the most valuable tools for healthy aging. Your body was designed to move. Regular physical activity supports your heart, muscles, balance, and overall independence. You do not need to run marathons. You do not need intense workouts. For many older adults, simple activities can be powerful: walking, gentle strength exercises, stretching, balance exercises, swimming, gardening. Even regular movement throughout the day matters. Think about your heart like a muscle. A muscle that is used regularly stays stronger. A muscle that is rarely challenged can become weaker over time. The same principle applies to the body as a whole. A daily walk around your neighborhood can be more valuable than doing nothing because you believe you cannot do a perfect workout. Consistency matters more than perfection. However, there is something important to remember. If you have heart disease, chest pain, severe shortness of breath, or other health concerns, talk with your healthcare professional before starting a new exercise routine. The goal is not to push beyond your limits. The goal is to safely maintain strength and independence. Habit number 2, pay attention to your food choices. Food is one of the strongest daily influences on heart health. Every meal is an opportunity to support your body. But many seniors become confused by nutrition advice. One person says one food is healthy. Another person says the opposite. It can feel overwhelming. So instead of focusing on complicated rules, think about simple patterns. A heart-supporting eating pattern often includes more vegetables and fruits, more whole grains, healthy sources of protein, foods rich in fiber, healthy fats from sources like nuts, seeds, and certain oils, and fewer highly processed foods that are often high in added sugars, unhealthy fats, or excess sodium. For example, instead of asking, what single food will protect my heart? A better question is, what kind of eating pattern can I maintain for years? Because healthy aging is not about one magic ingredient. It is about the choices you repeat. Imagine 2 people. The first person eats one perfect meal occasionally but continues unhealthy habits most of the time. The second person makes small improvements every day. More vegetables, less processed food, better portion control. Over time, those small choices can create a completely different health direction. Habit number 3, know your numbers. Many serious health problems develop quietly. This is why regular health checks are important. Some conditions do not create obvious symptoms early on. High blood pressure is one example. Many people feel completely normal while their blood pressure is higher than recommended. High blood sugar can also develop gradually. High cholesterol may not cause noticeable symptoms, but these factors can influence heart health over time. Knowing your numbers gives you information. Information gives you the ability to make better decisions. Important health measurements often include blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, weight changes. Your healthcare provider can help you understand what these numbers mean for your personal situation. Remember, health numbers are not about creating fear. They are tools. A thermometer tells you your temperature. A blood pressure reading tells you something about your circulation. These measurements help you and your healthcare team make informed choices. Common heart health mistakes many seniors make. Now that we have discussed helpful habits, let's talk about some mistakes that can quietly affect heart health. The first mistake is assuming symptoms are just aging. This is one of the most common reasons people delay getting help. A person notices less energy, more tiredness, difficulty walking the same distance, shortness of breath, and they think, well, I'm older now. But aging and health problems are not the same thing. Aging is natural, but sudden changes deserve attention. The second mistake is stopping activity completely because of fear. Many seniors become less active because they worry movement may be dangerous. But avoiding movement can sometimes create new problems. Less activity can lead to weaker muscles, poorer balance, and lower endurance. The answer is not to ignore your limits. The answer is to find safe movement that fits your abilities. The third mistake is waiting for a perfect time to improve health. People often say, I'll start eating better next month. I'll begin walking when the weather improves. I'll schedule the checkup later. But health is built through small actions today. A 5-minute walk today is better than a perfect workout that never happens. A healthier meal today matters more than a plan that stays on paper. The importance of listening to your body. One of the most valuable lessons in healthy aging is learning to notice changes. Your body gives you information every day. The way you sleep, the way you move, your energy levels, your appetite, your ability to do normal activities. These things create a picture of your overall health. Paying attention does not mean becoming worried about every small sensation. It means becoming aware. There is a difference between fear and awareness. Fear says, something bad will happen. Awareness says, I know my body, and I will take action when something changes. That mindset can help you stay proactive. And staying proactive is one of the best gifts you can give yourself as you age. Before we finish, there is one final message that is important to remember. Many people think heart health is only about avoiding problems. But it is also about protecting the things you love. Your ability to walk with your family. Your ability to enjoy your hobbies. Your ability to live independently. Your ability to wake up each morning with energy and purpose. The goal is not simply to add more years to life. The goal is to add more healthy, active, meaningful years. In the final part, we will review the 5 warning signs one more time, discuss when symptoms require immediate medical attention, and end with the most important heart health message every senior should remember.